Hi, this is Ann Primazon. Let's talk about keywords, how to choose them, how to rank and drive traffic to your business. First, we need to start with what's the definition of a keyword. In essence, it's a noun, a word or concept with a word or concept of great significance, a word that acts as the key to cipher or code, and an informative word used in an information retrieval system to indicate the content of a document. Now, what are keywords? That was the definition. So if you think of keywords further defined, a keyword is a group of words or a phrase that a website owner wants to target for showing up organically on a search engine. A keyword is a group of phrases that a website owner wants to advertise for in the PPC marketplace. In Google, that's called AdWords. What's the difference between a search query and a keyword? A search query is the exact word or set of words a user enters when searching on a search engine, right in the Google box. Where a keyword is a word that's key to the online strategy of a successful business. Now, what does a keyword mean from an SEO perspective? Because that's what we really need to focus on. Originally, a keyword in the context of search engine optimization or SEO was a particular word or phrase that described the content of a page. Basically, the theme of that page, which stands true today. Keywords, when placed in the meta information of a page, are intended to act as shortcuts that sum up an entire page. Keywords form a part of a web page's metadata and help search engines match a page appropriate for the search query. Now, the roles of keyword in metadata was once very central to the function of a search. Search engines could crawl a website, and if the keywords were accurate, actually serve those sites up in the search results. However, people began abusing that. And as a result, searches ended up being not so true. And the meta tag, the importance of the keyword meta tag, was taken away. Now, keywords are arguably, is that a word? Still an important factor, but they're not the only factor in SEO. So I want to help understand the jargon just a little bit. What is a keyword versus a keyword meta tag? So keyword meta tag is a snippet of code you paste on your page. While the tags are still recognized, they no longer carry the weight they used to with search engines. A keyword that you're targeting for your web strategy can be used anywhere on your page, including the meta tags. So you have several meta tags. You have a title meta tag, a description, and you have keywords. You have headlines on your actual page, and the text, as well as the file name or the alt tags for your images. So these terms can often be interchanged in text and direction, so it's important to understand the exact definition related to the context of where you're talking about. Now, short tail versus long tail definitions. A short tail is very competitive, usually weakly targeted keywords with a high number of searches, one or two word phrases, where long tail is a low volume, highly targeted, less competitive phrase used by searchers to find more precise results. So if I'm searching for something, I might not put in something very short but very specific. Here's an example of that. I have 3 dogs. I love going to Dog Beach. So if I was just to search for Dog Beach, that would be a short tail example, right? Dog Beach. Where's a dog a beach? But a long tail example would be Dog Beach in Orange County, California, which is where I live, or Dog Beaches by Huntington Beach. People often say, what's better, a short or long term? You want to rank for both, as many as you can for either. However, the best answer is really a long tail keyword search because it's more refined and it usually will convert better. So, what is keyword research? So keyword research is one of the most important, valuable, high return activities in the search marketing field. Because ranking for the right keywords can make or break your website. By researching your market's keyword, you can not only learn which phrases to target with your optimization, but also learn more about your customers as a whole. It's not always about getting visitors to your site, but getting the right kind of visitors. The usefulness of this intelligence cannot be overstated. With keyword research, you can predict shifts, how to change and respond to your marketplace, how to add and produce more products and services, and content that web searchers are actively seeking. In the history of marketing, there's never been such a low barrier to really understand the motivations of consumers in virtually any niche. So here's some free keyword research tools, and I'll go into those a little more specifically and give you some ideas. And of course, the plugin we use uses AdWords Trends in the SEO book. Just want to touch on one thing before we go do some keyword research. Many people who are SEO optimizers, SEO managers, SEO agencies will tell you you don't have to worry about keywords on your website. You don't have to put them in because Google emphatically said they do not recognize the meta tag for keywords, although they recognize the meta tag, like we said earlier, for titles and descriptions, and you can put them in your header tags, etc. Just as best practice, we always put in the keywords in the meta tag. Google never is going to tell you when they're going to quit doing it. When they're going to start using it again, and maybe they never will. But it's best practice, and it's just a way to really be able to look at and to gauge exactly the theme of your website. So with that said, let's go do some keyword research. Okay, this is Ann Premazon, and we're going to go look at some free tools. So the first one is SEO Chat. There's lots of cool tools. I'm going to let you go play around with this site. Love it. Lots of free ways to look at cool things, as is this one. And you can see right here, this is Suvol. It kind of tells you what the auto search is on any of these search engines. In our dashboard, we use the Yoast plugin, and it allows you to do AdWords external, Google Insights, and the SEO book. You need to have an account for AdWords to be able to see this, Google Trends, and this is the SEO book. You need to have an account here, but you can join that for free. So I went and I did a quick research for Seal Beach SEO, and when I did that, you know what came back? Nothing. There's just really no true examples. Every single thing is Seal Beach SEO ABCD, so there's nothing that I can really grab onto for keywords. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in here, and I'm just going to go with the root word SEAR, search engine optimization, because I know the places that I'm going to go, meaning I'm really wanting to own that particular market. So I'm going to look for search engine optimization there, search engine optimization here. I'm going to see what Suvol shows, and then we'll come back and look at that. I'm going to go ahead and go into the keyword planner, and I'll put in search engine optimization there, and I'll get some ideas for that, and we'll put it into Google Trends, and last but not least, we'll put it into the coolest keyword research tool. But anyway, it's just a simple thing, SEO book. They give you lots of training. We'll go Fuzzy Match, Google Trends, which we're doing on another screen, and more, and we'll submit. And now let's go back and see what all we've got. So here, what I like about this immediately is I know that I've hit something because it's giving me the right answers. In other words, this is saying, hey, search engine optimization tips is good. Search engine optimization definition, companies. I'm not really tools, not offering jobs. Search engine optimization pricing, services, search engine optimization SEO, and search engine optimization WordPress. I think I'm going to keep all of those. You can click right here and you can see all results if you wanted to. I'm looking here at Bing, seeing if anything really catches my eye, and I think I'm going to click on organic search engine optimization. I'm going into Amazon results just to see what comes up for myself. I'm going to go into YouTube. I'm going to go into search engine optimization, I'm just going to go into facts, and That's about it. I'm not really going to go down anymore because it breaks it up. So I'm going to select these, and now I'm going to run a bulk suggestion, see what comes back. Okay, so this is from what I clicked on. Run part 3, 142, and this is going to tell me nothing. So I'm going to go back one. Oh, confirm resubmission. Yes. Continue. Yes. Come on. So I've got all of these results that I see here that I like, and I'm going to click on all of them. And I'm going to come down and see how I can export them. Oh, right here, export the results. So now I've got a text file right here. So I'm going to go to the second one. How to do search engine, what is SEO marketing, search engine certification, gave me lots and lots of things, lots of pages. This gave me 223. So this, I think I'm just going to go with the ones that start with search engine optimization. And as soon as I do that, by just clicking on the left, it gives me this, and I'm going to authorize this for export. But when I do, it's asking me to sign up for something. So I'm going to kind of just blow this one off. I can see what this is. I can look at the terms and know what I'm kind of looking for. Suvol, what I like about this is actually when I type in search engine optimization, it tells me what Google sees. So Google sees tips, companies, definition, tools, jobs, keywords, starter guide, pricing. Wikipedia sees methods. That's very cool. And I'm looking down because you have to remember when you get your keywords, you're going to start to know how it's optimized based on where you rank in Google and then how your traffic starts. So let's go into Keyword Planner. Search engine optimization for my web page says that there's quite a bit of competition. It's medium, but I'm going to look at keyword ideas and I'm going to sort it by competition right here. I'm in the Keyword Planner, and here it says these are the high keywords: business, price. I'm going to switch this. Let's see what the low keywords are. Just going to sort it in a different way. Let's see here. So low, social content, search engine optimization, resource. So most of these don't really work for what I'm looking for. But I know that I'm going to be able to grab some of these. So I think I'm going to download all of them to a Excel file and download those. So we'll get those downloaded. Now let's go look at Google Trends. Interest over time. So March 2004, search engine optimization really was hot, and it's going down. Interest over time. It hits and then it goes down. So really search engine optimization is a bit of an all-time low. Let's add a term. Let me add local. Local search term. Doesn't really come up. Let's try and add SEO. Neither one of those come up. Let's go back to local and see what happens when I add it. I want to see what the numbers are. So the average interest over time. So this is 2005. So it's kind of on an upswing if I add local. So maybe I'll add local search engine optimization. Okay. Let me add a term and call this SEO, and we'll add this with the search term and see what happens. So even from SEO in 86, local is a much hotter trending term. Let's see what this comes back. So search engine optimization here tells me the monthly searches. For those of you that don't want to sign up for AdWords, they're obviously using Bing and Yahoo, and what Bing and Yahoo pay for their pay-per-click. So we can go and look at this, and I'll export this too, export to CSV. So now that I've got that, I'm going to open up these text files, and I can start to look at this in comparison to this. So now I'm looking at what Google says versus what this says. Very helpful. Let's see what this one says. So now I've got 3 different places that are giving me the keyword, and what I can see right away is that I want to use tips and search engine optimization SEO. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this, and I'm going to look at this by searches, and I'm going to come up with a few words, and then with that I'll optimize the page to that, and I'll come back and show you. So again, just to do a comparison, each search engine term is going to be different. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at this by the monthly searches, and this right here tells me how popular it is. This is monthly, this is daily, this is how it's searched on Google, Bing, this is what an average cost is monthly, average click, this is per day. So some people might look at this and say, oh my goodness, 14,696 because there's 888 searches at $20 a search. So if you can rank for this organically in your niche, that would be awesome, right? If I look at the second one and I say, okay, this is the same thing, now they're telling me same thing right in Google, search engine optimization, 90, competition, bid $13. So what I have to do is I have to say to myself, okay, am I going to go for this because this is very highly competitive, or am I going to go for something that's a little closer to what I might be able to actually rank for? So I'm going to play with this a little bit. I'm going to go look at it. Let's come back into Suvl, and Suvl shows me immediately what some of the top keywords are that when somebody starts to search into Google, this is what the Google autofill is. So if I'm at Google right here, at Google, and I was to type in search, E-N-G-I-N-E, engine optimization, these are the top 3, exactly what it says. So wouldn't it be great if I ranked for those? You can see how much competition is there. So let me go do we've done some keyword research. Let me go put some of this on the page, and hopefully we'll be able to come back and rank for these keywords, or at least some of them in our area. All right, thank you.